Hey, what up, guys? Welcome back to another Madden 25 online ranked video. As always, I'm the Carolina Panthers today, and I'm going up against the Arizona Cardinals. Not a team I face often. People really don't pick them online, but they do have people that you have to look out for, like Larry Fitzgerald, who can make your life a living nightmare, and Patrick Peterson on defense. You definitely have to stay away from Patrick Peterson, as he will jump routes and pick the ball off. I'm getting into it. I kick the ball off first. As always, I like to kick the ball off to have the ball at halftime. So if I'm up, I can try to increase my lead first possession of halftime. And if I'm down, I can try to make a quick comeback, as he gets a pretty good gain here on the kickoff return. Runs it up 24. Comes out in a twin tight end set and gets a nice run here, as he decides to cut it up instead of taking it outside, which I would have had cut off. It's rare for people to get a run like that on me, but they do happen every now and then, especially if you have a good formation, which this formation right here is tricky. And he gets a good completion here as he's driving down the field to start off. He's setting the tone early in the game. He got two big gains there. He's driving down the field. Starts off with a play action here. I have everything covered to the right side, but it goes right over the middle to Malcolm Floyd and gets an easy completion. And now I'm kind of backed up on the first drive of the game. Next, my opponent tries to go to Fitz, and he drops the ball. When was the last time you seen Fitzgerald drop a ball? I don't care. He dropped it for me. Next possession, my opponent rolls out. Carson Palmer tries to fit in a dime and gets picked off by Captain Mutterland. Coming up, I tried to run out of the end zone a couple of times, just try not to get the safety. I go up and I test this gangster. Once my opponent gets the user pick, and he's already back in field goal range. With a little back and forth. Back against the wall once again, as I just got out of trouble. Let's see if I can get out of trouble again. Play action. Opponent stands in the pocket all day, runs out and throws it right to Luke Kuechly, and I get the interception back. I'm back in this game. Could have got an early lead there, but he tried to go gusto and get the touchdown when he could have just settled for the field goal. Now it's my turn to mount a drive and throw a dot to Greg Olsen. As anyone who's watched my videos would know, that's one of my favorite routes to run, as it's difficult to cover for the linebacker. Anyone who's seen this formation knows what's about to come next, as I'm going to try to go over the top with Ted Ginn if that safety does not come over to help, which I see he's user controlling the safety, and he's nowhere close to covering Ginn. That's an easy touchdown, and I'll tell you, people sleep on Ginn. I'm start calling him my secret weapon. That's my secret weapon. I don't know if they just sleep on him because he's the third receiver. He's the slot. They don't really pay attention to him. They think all we have is Steve Smith on this team, but pretty much every game I play, Ginn gets at least one touchdown that way. He's a burner. I believe he has like 97, 98 speed. If you try to stick him man to man on a streak route, it's just not gonna happen. So I'm up 7-0 early in this game. And I don't know what my opponent was doing there, trying to dance around a little bit. I'm not really sure. He's just doing a couple back droops. He didn't really get anywhere. I hold him to a crucial third down the next drive, and oh man, I should have had the interception. He should have had the catch. Then I should have had the interception again. Well, like a dummy, my opponent's going to go for it on fourth down. It's too early in the game to go for it on fourth down, I feel. But he tries it anyway, and he almost gets it, but he misses it by an inch as Kuechly saves the day. Well, I got the ball in field goal range already, and I'm trying to see what I can do here. It's again trying to get the touchdown. He doesn't quite get in there. Smith missed the block up top that may have sprung me. But I try to run the ball in there a couple of times, and I end up getting nowhere. He stalls me to third and goal. And I'm going to try to have one last curl route to see if I can get it to someone. Everybody's covered. So I'm rolling out with Cam, try to get the touchdown. Can't quite get it, and I have to settle for the field goal. But that's still good. I'm up 10-0, feeling pretty confident. My opponent's thrown multiple picks, so I feel like I got this game in the bag. It's just a matter of time. If I can get a couple more key stops and run up the score, I may be able to get my opponent to just go ahead and quit in this game. All we got to do is stop my opponent now, and he's just threw a dot out there to the corner route. Carson Palmer's pretty good quarterback. I wouldn't say he's clutch at all. I definitely would not be able to say he can actually throw a lot of dots like he's doing now. He's running a lot of play action too. I mean, he got what 2-3 good runs in this game so far, and I don't really see the reason to play action. If I send a normal pass rush, oh look at that! Larry Fitzgerald dropped the ball again, twice in one game. Larry didn't come to play today. That's his main offensive weapon here. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. He throws a dot over the top, and I thought that should have been an interception by the safety. I thought he had perfect coverage, but he gets right back into this game before the 2-minute warning to come within 3. And now, I mean, with me getting the ball back, I'm going to try to run up the field using up all the clock and see if I can get a score before halftime and get the ball back. Try a little back juke there. Can't get anybody to eat any dust. So come out, and I really just want to get down the field quickly and try to use up time there. Throw it outside to Smith, and he tries to just intercept it. And Smith makes a nice catch and rolls up the field for some more yards. Coming back on the hurry up. Might try to get Ginn again as he looks like he's manned up again, but he jumps all the way back to make sure Ginn doesn't get anywhere this time, and Smith bails me out. Patrick Peterson definitely probably should have jumped that and got an interception, but Steve Smith gets the catch right before he gets there, and I'm back in business. I see he brings Patrick Peterson down the press, and oh man, did he whiff on that press, and Steve Smith says, get off me, youngin', get off me for a touchdown. Steve Smith may be old, but he still has his bag of tricks, and he schools Patrick Peterson on that play. And I'm back in this game, or back up in this game by a good 10. But I've left a lot of time on the clock for my opponent. He still has 3 timeouts and 52 seconds to go. He ran the clock down a little bit, and he's down on timeout. And so does a play action here, tries to go up top, and Jordan Sin gets the interception. As I'm running down the field, I'm trying to get back in field goal range, which honestly, with my kicker at the 37, I probably could make that field goal. But I'm greedy. I'm trying to get a little bit closer, or at least get the touchdown. And I got LaFell wide open on this play, but I'll try to fit it into Steve Smith, and he gets the ball back as Patrick Peterson jumps that route. And honestly, probably should have had this touchdown had he just simply juked Cam there. But he runs out of bounds, and now my opponent has a chance to score again as he's already in field goal range himself. And nobody sticks Fitzgerald, and he's back in the game after those 2 drops. He's right back into it. Now I'll get the ball to start off the second half, and it's all right. I'm up 3. That's good. I can still go back up. I've been scoring on my opponent easy. And then, oh man, Ginn gets a nice return here, but oh, are you kidding me? He fumbles the ball. Fumbles the ball on the kickoff. And that just never happens. Now, my opponent has a chance to go up in the game, and he's coming back out in that tight end formation. And play action, of course. Play action, play action. And there, Kuechly was just a little late on the pass. He probably should have been able to get that interception. But it's all right. Yeah, as long as we hold him to a field goal here. We feel like if we hold him to a field goal here, we'll still drop back down the field and get our touchdown. Here he tries to go to Fitz again, and Fitz is right. He's cold again. He's cold. He's back out of the game. We're just trying to give Fitzgerald Fitz all over the game. Here I go man and try to blitz him because he keeps trying to do play action. And are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Really, I feel like my safety should have been able to do something to that ball, knock it down. He should have easily had position on it. He had the inside track the entire time. You should never lose on the post route like that. But now we're down in the game. You know, our opponent has a little bit of momentum going for him. So we're going to try to see what we can do here. As I'm trying to get something going again on this kickoff. And I didn't really get it, but I feel like, you know, it was Ginn's mess up. He fumbled the ball. So I see my opponent has all his safeties in the box, so I'm going over top again. and again beats the coverage by a mile like he always does. Do not stick man on game when he's running a streak. It's impossible. Don't do it. I've never seen it covered in this game. Now I'm really feeling myself. I've got some easy touchdowns in this game, and I'm like, I just don't feel this opponent's on my level. I don't feel like he's gonna. He can't stay in this game. We're gonna go ahead and put him away. We're gonna put him away. We've got the lead now, and this is the last lead change. We're gonna go ahead and stay ahead in this game. My opponent tries a little something on the outside. He's trying to get something going on his kickoff. Kickoffs are really hard to return unless you get some awesome blocking. My opponent does actually drive down the field though, and he's in field goal range. We're trying to stop him. Can't let him get this touchdown. We can let him tie the game. Oh, are you kidding me? Can you say that should have been an interception? He just got bailed out. Captain Mullen should have had that interception. It would have been his second interception in the game. And he completely whiffs on it and lets the receiver catch the ball. Now my opponent has got a 3rd and 1. I'm surprised he didn't run it here. He gets a nice little dinker over the middle. And honestly, a lot of times when you get hit that close to catching the ball, you drop it, which touche to his man for not dropping the ball in that situation. And he gets the running back out in the flat and gets the touchdown. I don't know who was supposed to cover the running back, but he obviously did not get out there quickly enough. And now my opponent's back up in the game. It's 28-24, up by 4. And it's just a back and forth game now. It's just back and forth, back and forth. A game that started out so heavily in my favor as I got up 10 easy on him, and I feel like, you know, he got lucky on his throws to come back. Now I'm just trying to drive downfield as he has his safeties back again, but he's using his top safety up to cover again, as he's scared of that streak route, and I get sacked on the first play. But I'm trying to come back. 2nd and 22. I got to hurry up. I'm just going at him now. I'm a little bit frustrated. That sack frustrated me. The fact that he scored frustrated me. Muddling could have had that interception. But I get in here, and are you serious? Are you serious right now? 2 fumbles in the game. I feel like Denzel Washington and Remember the Titans. Petey, you fumbled my ball? Are you serious again? 2 fumbles in 1 game. Here he breached the coverage, press coverage, but luckily Melvin White had the tackle, made the solid tackle at the end. And I'm still frustrated, upset again. 2 fumbles in 1 game. 2 fumbles in 1 game. My secret weapon is not so much a secret weapon, but here Muddlin finally gets that 2nd interception, and he could go all the... No, he's catching him. He's catching him. Yeah, he got him. Man, we need to work on that 40 time. I guess we maybe that 100-yard dash time. That's all right though. As I try to run up, so he's got me on 3rd down, and Cam came to play today as Cam Supermans into the end zone to go up in the game, but I do lose Olsen on the play, and that could hurt me later in the game, as Olsen is a crutch of mine, as most tight ends are. Here my opponent was on 3rd and 10, critical, and throws an interception straight to Kuechly, and I feel like I should have the rest of this game in the bag. But I try to go forward on 4th and 6 here, and Olsen's not in the game. Remember that this is my backup tight end, and he's open. He's not going to get that, and he drops the ball. Drops the ball. Are you kidding me? Drops the ball. And that was pretty much my last opportunity to really put the nail in the coffin. And my opponent, I'm not sure what happened to the rest of this video, but I get a late interception here. It won't matter, as my opponent ends up getting a touchdown, and I never score any more points from here. So I lose the game 35-31. I just feel like I was better than this guy, and I lost. Well, that's the video, guys. Like, leave a comment.